Hello and welcome back to my Napoleonic France Let's Play on Victoria 2 and the Ultimate mod. We are at war with Tripoli. We're allied with the Ottomans and there's a big war going on between Austria and Russia. I decided to try and like make the most out of these African nations by like annexing them. So I've quite obviously taken Tunisia and Algeria before basically other nations do, because it is bound to happen. Morocco at some point is going to end up being swallowed up by Spain, and Tripoli would end up being engulfed by the Ottomans, so I thought I might as well get in there while I can and try and annex it. The reason I'm not sending troops across is because I'm supposing that the Ottomans will, so I don't really want to be sending my troops over there, especially when for some reason they do randomly lose men. They lose a lot of men just out of nowhere. So, we are going to continue rebuilding our army and sorting it out and stuff, because we've got a lot of planning to do. I'm hoping to be able to go to war with another nation at some point and annex them. I don't know who. Possibly Switzerland, actually, now that I think about it. So what have we got? I think they're pretty good for that. I think it's this army down here that I am wanting to buff up, isn't it? So I'll send them all down there. We can create a colony in Colorado, we might as well. Can't seem to expand anymore, but we already are doing so. I don't know what's going to happen with this, because I thought, oh look, America's at war with Spain. I always thought that that I got to sell or give away Louisiana. It doesn't seem to be going on. So there's a Vietnamese conquest as well. There's a load of Cassius Bellis, and that is China. Oh wow. China's gonna try and take Laos. Where's Laos? Oh, there. Oh, shit. They're going to take quite a big bit, aren't they? They're going to liberate slaves, cut Siam down to size, and shit like that. Spanish colonial conquest. Oh, shit, no. America's not going to take Florida. Spanish colonial conquest of Portuguese Amazonas, and USA, Austria, and Portugal are all allied with them. Now, I still... Oh my god, I can get an alliance. I didn't think I could. Well, there we are. We're allied with America. So I'm going to actually fund America. Can I afford it? I can. I've got a pretty decent income, haven't I? I don't know if that's because I'm taxing massively. Yeah, it is. We'll cut middle class taxes then to 75%, I think. I will give them the Portuguese military access, but I'm not giving it to Spain. I'll subsidise America, and that'll do. Because I don't really want them to get... I want Portugal to win. I mean, they are actually winning the fight on the Iberian Peninsula, but... Are they moving? Yes, they are. So I'm going to basically do my bidding, I believe. I hope. Yeah, they are. Let's send them quite a few stuff over. So... we'll leave it at that. What's going on over here? Russia's definitely beating Austria. It's a shame. Australasia isn't strong enough. We need to actually build some factories. And the factories that I'm going to build are artillery factories, because we don't seem to have any. And I'm having to rely on imports, and I don't really want to do that. So... here we'll go artillery. I'm going to go for an artillery. Have I actually unlocked it yet? Yeah, it's there. I'm going to state build artillery factories in 3 provinces and see if they take off. I don't know if I'll have enough workers, but we'll see. So, Switzerland, my friend. I wouldn't mind conquesting you. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm just going to try and like massive bitch and just like kill everyone, pretty much. Well, not kill, but obviously annex everyone. So we'll get these on the borders ready to attack, because they're probably going to actually mobilise. We'll see how many troops lose. We're on 59 brigades. We'll see how many brigades that we actually lose just from this one war. Because I think someone keeps commenting at saying that basically he thinks that the mod is slightly like glitched out. Where's my navy? Oh, it's there. Yeah, he thinks that the mod is like a bit knackered. We'll send this navy around to Cannes, I think. I mean, look, we're getting attrition now, and we're in our own country, which is a bit of a pain. I'm not going to add anyone to the war, and I can take Switzerland out on my own, I think. So we'll get in there. Get in there, laddie. Got some more states we can build, apparently. Ah, there. Great, protectorate. I'm going to go for that as well. I'd much rather the Spanish get the colonies up here rather than the British, so I'm going to try and block them off if I can. I'm not even going to attempt to actually protect my colonies over here. I'm really wanting to give them away, but you can't do it. I think it's Tripoli. There we go. The Ottomans did my bidding, and now look, we've got a nice little bit of territory down here. We'll build some forts and stuff, or we've got quite a bit of money. And railroads as well, and that should reduce attrition, because that'll make it easier for people to actually, you know, move across land. Increases infrastructure. What about over here? Oh, I've got some troops being built over there, so I'm gonna have to send my navy back anyway. Artillery. Let's get these guys going back over to Corsica. Oh shit. Congress of Swiss War. Oh shit, the Spanish are adding a lot more stuff. Acquire Portuguese Amadeus, acquire Rio Grande do Sul, acquire East Galicia, acquire West Galicia. So Russia wants East Galicia and West Galicia, and the Spanish one. Yeah, I think the Spanish are gonna win this war, even if I do fund the other side. It's a bit of a shame, but it's just what happens, isn't it? Freetown will get railroads. We'll just ready up the colonies abroad. We also need to do our own homeland as well. We can't forget that. So go to the infrastructure map, and it makes it a bit easier to see where investment needs to go. That's Dutch territory. I'm guessing if it's like this yellowy colour, it's already been done. If it's red lines, it means it's building a fort but not railroads. So we need to get that all sorted. If it's blue, then it's got nothing. So that's enough. That's all we can really do. Are we doing this? We're losing a shitload of... Yeah, we've lost 4 brigades already. Holy fuck. This is going to be a really bad problem, isn't it? Later on in the play. If we're just losing men so fast. I mean, I suppose the Swiss are in like the mountains, so they're gonna, you know, you're gonna suffer from attrition. It's gonna be cold and etc. But even so, it's a little bit ridiculous how easily you lose it. Okay, is there anything we can get to help out? We'll get interchangeable parts. I think that should help. That allows us to build guards, I think. Is it guards that allows us to build? Maybe not. The Swiss should accept peace now. We'll send you back up to Dusseldorf. We'll send you to La Rochelle. And you down to... up to Cannes, actually. The British have quite a big navy. The they're willing to accept peace. Thank you. Look at that. We are expanding. The mighty French Empire led by Napoleon Bonaparte. As if we managed to win the Napoleonic War so easily though. So yeah, we lost 4 brigades from that. 3 brigades should I say. No, 4 brigades. Because it was on 55 before. So that is a bit of a pain in the ass, but shit happens, doesn't it? We'll merge them. They've got 2 units of artillery. They've got 1, we'll send you up there then. You can meet in Brest. You've got 1 unit of artillery. You've got 3. You've got 2. Okay, so what units are we building now? Another unit of artillery. And how many units did these guys lose? They lost quite a few infantry and some cavalry. So we'll give them more cavalry then. I'll give them some infantry. Like that. And then I think we'll leave it. That was quite a quick and easy war, wasn't it? Oh, shit, the Austrians are getting destroyed. I don't even think me funding them would save them now, to be honest. And at some point I'm going to end up having to go to war with them anyway, because I'm going to need to actually annex some of these countries down here. Or do I deal with Spain? They're only allied with Russia. We've just got 96 military. Spain's got 73 and that's mobilised. I've got 90. I do have America as an ally. Whether America would actually join. And what would I want to take off? What would I want to do to the Spanish? Would I want to take some of the, like, American, South or North American, because they do seem to dominate? Or would I want to actually take some of their core provinces? I could take the Philippines, or some of the Philippines. I could liberate the Philippines. You know, I could try and liberate some nations. I think I'd probably try and take Catalonia, if I'm perfectly honest. Because I'm not sure what benefit I'd get from taking, like, some of these South American nations, because it would mean me having to, like, I don't really want colonies only in Africa. I don't really want, like, South American, North American, because I'm going to be too spread out resource-wise, which isn't what I want. I mean, America could accept military access. They're not a great power yet, either. Got some Italian nations. Can I deal in? 2 Sicilies are allied with them. Yeah, I don't know. I think next up, though, is Morocco. And there is actually the question of would the Spanish defend Morocco, since it is in their sphere? So I've got to prepare for that. Anyway, but sometimes quite often nations don't even bother. So let's just justify a war. Demand concession. I don't know what I'd take. I'll probably take the coastline, Al Rif. Just need more ports. Ports are very important on this game. To colonise more, it allows you to expand and have better resources and supplies. Create a protectorate. Protectorate. I don't know why I keep saying protectorate. And I think we've run out of the old colonial. What's it called? Colonial power. Yeah, I think we've run out. We've got some closed down factories. We've got quite a lot actually. In West Switzerland, we will open them. I do need to realistically start focusing more towards getting more workers, but I need the troops as well because we seem to lose them so easily. So I can't forget about that. Malta! You're another one that I wouldn't mind taking. If I declared war... Very unlikely, yeah. America wouldn't even join, but I don't think they'd even get involved. I suppose it's because Spain defends them. Spain is like the sphere of Morocco, so they don't really want to continue this war, even though America is actually dominating Spain up there. So it'd be basically me and the Ottomans, wouldn't it? I'm going to go for Malta, because they're an easy picking, and I don't really want the British to get Malta. So it's quite a strategic point. It very much so is. Oh look, Americans have actually landed and they've just been wiped out. And the Portuguese don't really have a big army. Shit, we're training troops in fucking Africa? Not expect to be able to do that. I'll have to pick them up on the way back. So Malta, can I annex you please? I'd very much like that. See how many brigades we lose just from this little war. I suppose yeah, just a small nation though, aren't they? Thank you, come again. Right, you can dock, you can pick these guys up, get them back home before they start collapsing. Which I think would happen anyway. You two can merge, go to Montpellier, you can go to Toulon, you can go in Brest and wait for my navy to come around there. I've actually got quite a few armies, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not too bad. You lot, I don't even remember training you lot. I think you're the cavalry and infantry, but I must have accidentally... Oh look, General Napoleon, and he's in Cannes. Napoleon Bonaparte. Be a shame when he dies, because he's very good. Very good. Vive la France. Right, you are ready to be picked up, and you can go back to Toulon. No, you can't because you're not on the ship. You can go back to Toulon. Then, you, my friend, will merge with that army. You will merge with that navy. You're going to go to Brest then. You two ships are going to meet in Brest. And I think that'll be it for my armies then, won't it? I think we're pretty darn good. It's opinion of our nation in the Netherlands. Okay. Pretty sure we was already pretty good friends since well, maybe not. Well, I think I'll end it here. If you have enjoyed this Let's Play, this episode, shall I say, please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And obviously, I will see you in the next episode. I think we will declare war upon Morocco. I just need to get some army entries there, I think. I'm quite cautious to randomly declare war on people, even though that's all I've been doing, just because of my armies, because they seem to like to collapse in front of my eyes. So thank you, and I will see you next episode. Goodbye.